I'm Hee Chen, the founding director and principal architect of ArkExpress. We're a boutique and multidisciplinary architectural practice based in southwest Sydney. The nature of our business is we're a registered architectural practice offering a full range of architectural services. We work on a broad range of projects which includes commercial, industrial and the residential sector. We service and welcome all sorts of clients who value our service and appreciate the way we manage the project in a timely manner. These are anyone, from your everyday mums and dads to young couples, tradies, all the way to your big developers, builders and investors. I believe as architects, we always try to provide the highest quality of work. That's always a given. But what's more important is I feel we combine that quality with efficiency and execution to deliver the project in a prompt and timely manner, which is the main benefit to our clients.
My company is called Capital Build. We're a building company and we've been in business for about 3.5 years now. So when I first actually spoke to Hee on the phone, I knew this gentleman knows exactly what he's actually talking about, because there were certain answers that he gave to my questions that not a normal architect would be able to answer, especially because he's got extreme knowledge within some of the councils within southwestern Sydney, which is where we actually do most of our building works. So I knew, I'm going to be using Hee for the rest of my jobs, which has been the case, I guess.
My name's James Clark, I'm from Verity Construction, so I'm the director there. We focus on commercial construction, so with a primary focus in education. So I first came across Hee tendering one of his projects, and I was pretty impressed with his design and how thorough it was and how easy it was for me as a builder to be able to understand those documents and be able to price them and how detailed they were. Like, he's hit every date. So every date, and the project I've worked with him on, this is the 2 projects, and they have been quite ambitious dates as well, he's hit them. So I suppose what I discovered was an architect that is willing to, go the extra mile or sort of push just to make sure that the dates are hit, which are so important, and that sometimes it's lost from designers how important it is to hit the dates, because once again the design date feeds into the construction date, which feeds into the operational date, which feeds into the client generating revenue. So he's hit every date which I've ever asked him to.
My name is Frank Nicolopoulos. I am a Senior Business Manager at McGrath's Liverpool dealerships. Well, we as a family had a block of land at Erskine Park that we needed to do something with. A need for a consultant with some sort of vision, I suppose. Someone that has a belief and that would not be hesitant at the first hurdle, if that makes sense, because this place had a lot of hurdles. Triangular site, it had numerous setbacks, limited serviceability, road accesses, just the whole thing from start to finish. Like I said, it had a lot of hands in it. He and his team are very, very capable, very resilient. He can see the better things through his eyes, but not just the hard things. He can see the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel. Obviously there's going to be hurdles, there's going to be things when you're building. You've got so many regulatory bodies in the middle now. You've got councils, red tape to go through. Just so much stuff that, he has the experience. And even with this project, I'm sure he's gained a lot further experience that will accommodate him through his career, absolutely, yeah.
My name's Stephen Petrados. I'm the architectural technician at ArkExpress. The way Hee and Sally are, it's the perfect place to come to work. You wake up in the morning, you want to come to work because you know that, they're good people, they treat you well, and you can have a laugh with them and whatnot. And being able to work on different jobs each day, knowing that you're going to come into another job the next day or the next week, it just keeps you motivated. So basically, the fact that we can be quick and be on point with our detail is, I think, what the client really looks forward to.
remember when we first started off, it's really tough. We've started off with like a small sort of extension job, and we find that very humbling. And now, the reputation sort of built up, and we find that, there's nothing more successful than having successful sort of stories that we get from clients. Yeah, we're very happy at the moment, but I think there's a lot of room to grow. I think starting or running any type of business is always going to be tough and challenging. For me, the key thing is you got to have passion of what you do, along with dedication and hard work. That's pretty much the key. Also, I find that having a clear and meaningful mission and a long-term goal and vision also help keep that passion and dedication alive.